Hello! Today we're going to make some maple spiced nuts. These are great for Christmas. You can give them as gifts or just eat them yourself. They're a great addition to a charcuterie board, or you can just snack on them. They're really easy to put together, and you should get about 4 cups of nuts at the end. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by measuring out our nuts. I have some unsalted mixed nuts here. I'm going to use 3 cups of these. And then I'm going to add a 1/2 cup each of sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. These are raw and unsalted. You don't have to be super exact with the measurements. And then we're going to season them. We're going to use some nice Christmassy spices, and we're going to have a nice mix of sweet and salty and spicy. So we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. There's the oven ready. 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. If you want them spicier, you can add more chili or more cayenne as you like, or you can just leave them as they are. You can even add less if you'd like them less spicy. So I'm just tossing the nuts and the seeds now with the spices just to get them coated, and then we're going to add 1/2 cup of pure maple syrup to this. We're going to stir this around until it's completely coated. If you wanted to double this recipe, I would use 2 baking sheets, but right now I've just got 1 baking sheet that I've lined with some parchment paper. And now that our nuts are all coated in the spice mixture, we're just going to spread them evenly onto the baking sheet. And we're going to scrape the bowl to make sure we get all the spices onto our nuts. So the thinner and more even the layer that you make, the easier this will be and the faster it will cook. Okay, so now these are all spread out, and we're going to put this in the oven, and it's going to take about 40-45 minutes, and we're going to stir it about every 10-15 minutes. So I'll show you at the end when we're going to stir them and when they're all done. Alright, so our mixed nuts have finished in the oven. They were in there for about 1/2 hour, 40 minutes, and I stir them every 10 minutes or so, just to make sure they don't stick and that they don't burn. You want them to cook nice and evenly. So they're going to harden into clumps, and when it's completely cool, you can break these off and you can put them in little boxes or jars and give them away as Christmas gifts, or you can just eat them yourself. We're going to be making these nuts and some other nice Christmas ideas at this week's IDHC cooking class tomorrow night at 4:30. You can register online at our IDHC Facebook page. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.